key features of Syndicate Wars is the complexity of the graphics engine. It's probably the most complex graphics engine of any computer game. It's rendering 3DS, actual 3DS objects, texture mapping them, lighting them, doing shadow calculations, and that's a real complicated thing it has to do. And the difficult thing with the editor is getting it so that users who aren't particularly experienced with 3DS can actually design these maps. Within the next 2 months, we've really got to sort of crack down on the gameplay side. The gameplay is just going to be getting the user interface right, because it's quite a complicated game we're going to have to play. We're going to have to simplify it with the joypad on the PSX. So to get it as completely easy to use, so that the user can do everything they want to do without having to think too much about it.
What we're hoping for in Syndicate Wars is to carry on the dark atmosphere that was brought about in the original game, to link themes and hopefully get a bit of continuity into the game. We're hoping that the design of the buildings and the textures that we're going to use for them will create such a big dark atmosphere.
To try to get the feel of the comic book and the colours and the textures that a comic book would give, but only that it's going to be interactive and the person's going to be able to take part. So it's going to be dark, moody, very shadowy, but with all the action. Well, it's actually going to be set in the early 1930s, maybe into the 1940s, just to get the romance of the year.
We're hoping that it's going to look like it will look like you're watching Batman. As sort of, you'll see trains go by, people walking around. You're going to interact with absolutely everything and bring everything to destruction. It's an action, beaten up, strategy, everything game.
Sort of put in the things that will make it more mutable, so you can do more things. You put in a variable skeleton creature type thing, where you can build your own. You can literally take the genes and build your own creatures from these. They reflect the changes. Like a real strong one will have a big head, a fast one will have small spindly legs. A really tough creature will be really thick, and a real fast creature will be really spindly and everything. So we're trying to find out what we can do within the limits of the technology, leaving it flexible enough so that you can actually see things change, and still make it interesting and visually appealing at the same time.
Things that's going to be great about it is you'll be run to play, but also just to peer in through your monitor or whatever, like a window into a porthole, looking at the whole thing evolve and go off right in front of your eyes. Basically, you can just, like an ant colony, just watch creatures do their thing and see what happens. You could go to the gene lab and say, right, I'm going to cross this creature with this creature and get big claws and small body, or vice versa.
Basically, you have to start working on a game editor, which will allow us to actually build levels for the game. The structure of the game will be based around levels and chapters, or chapter headings. So what this editor will allow us to do is actually build individual chapters and levels to allow the player to actually play through a story. We've taken a new engine update which allows us to have solid three-dimensional objects in there. This allows us to actually have fully texture mapped GURD shaded objects such as whales, fish. We're able to actually swim around them, view them from all angles, that kind of thing. We're going to have full buildings that you have to fly through and around, and it's all through the introduction of the new engine.
I would like the game to have a sort of slow, more of an atmospheric feel to it. It is an action game, but in my mind, the action isn't all necessarily best served by sort of fast shoot 'em up, flying around, blowing things away. Trying to get across the feel that you're moving through like a viscous medium, like water. You're not in space. You're actually in, like swimming through. The more we can get it to feel like you're moving through jelly or something like that, the better. You really want to feel this is something out there.